What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Next Level Town. It's Donte, and I'm here with my brother Frank. Welcome back to the In-Town Reviews.
For sure.
We're here today to tell y'all what we thought about the new show, Ironheart. We're going to talk about all episodes 1 through 6.
Yeah, what we thought about it as a whole, the characters, the plot, the whole nine, you know?
Mm-hmm. And it's not going to be in-depth. It's going to be more of a what we thought about the whole. We're not gonna go episode by episode, so we're gonna leave out those type of spoilers. But there will be spoilers, because
For sure.
if you haven't seen it, I don't want to. So we're gonna let y'all know what we think about it. But before we do that, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button to the Next Level Town. If you're rocking with us, then rock with us, baby. We're here to level up every day and talk about what we love. Without further ado, let's get into this review.
Level up, level up. Yeah, level up, level up. I got to level up, She better level up,
Get my baby out the gnats. There's a gnat in here.
Is it a gnat? I don't know.
Oh, no, it's a fly, but I always think about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's up, y'all? So, Ironheart. To be honest, I'm probably gonna let you kind of steer the conversation with this one. I don't know too much about. I'll start by saying I don't know too much about Ironheart. I doubt a lot of people know too much about Ironheart as a character in general, like from the comics and stuff.
The character's pretty new. Ironheart, yeah. The character, the show, it didn't wow me too much. There wasn't as much going on as I wanted it to be.
You wanted it to be, or like did you really expect a lot from this show?
You know what? Maybe that's doing too much. I didn't expect crazy amounts from this show. I was hopeful my expectations were subverted, but I was gonna show love regardless, because I wanted the show to do well. But the characters were okay. I thought Riri was fine. A lot of people have their issues with Riri. I thought she was fine. I can see why some people have issues with her, but I think those issues are rooted in a bias towards her character, like specifically, or characters like her. And I think a lot of people aren't willing to confront that bias. I mean, they probably just don't care, If you don't like something, you don't like something. But
no, people are definitely biased towards her. They show that every day online. People are just overall kind of hateful.
Yeah.
With things and topics that they either don't understand, they don't like,
Or they don't relate to.
Or they don't relate to. It's the internet being the internet. I get that. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Riri, but I'm not gonna go out my way and bash the show and bash the character every chance I get. I want it to succeed because I like comic book movies, you know what I'm saying? And comic book shows. But I do have my problems with Riri, with the character, with the plot, with the story and stuff. It's not perfect. Not everything gotta be perfect, but there's a certain level you have to get at to just kind of put your bias to the side to kind of enjoy this. And what people got to understand is the characters now and going forward are going to have an incredibly hard time catching people's attention, keeping their attention.
Yep.
It's because they're not the big seven anymore. They're not the Avengers. They're completely different new characters that not a lot of people know about.
People are hard on Riri because she's not Tony Stark. Let's keep it above. Some people act like that's not their bias, but it definitely is. They say, "Oh, it's more than that. This and that." No, there might be pieces of being more than that, but you already cemented your stance by not liking her because she's not Tony. So, there was a while I remember, I don't remember, this is before my time, but that's like me not fucking with, or not messing with Wally West because he's not Barry Allen. And a lot of people are like that. You cannot like Wally. You can like Barry, but we're not gonna sit there and act like Wally's a bad character because he
but that's not, we gonna call a spade and be upfront. They're mad, one, because it's not Tony, but two, because it's a black woman.
Yes, true.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll call a spade, absolutely.
That's the issue. If this was an Iron Lad show, instead of Iron. This is the Iron Lad show. Would it get as much hate?
No,
It wouldn't.
sure wouldn't. If little boy from Iron Man 3 was Iron Lad and he got
Iron
his
Lad,
show or whatever, and he was doing his best and he was trying to do this and that, y'all wouldn't care as much. But the thing about it is, like I said, not only is she black, she's a woman, but she also isn't completely selling herself on upholding Tony's legacy. You know? Which I believe is understandable for her character. Nobody that smart is trying to honor somebody else's smart. They want to prove they're the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, for
The only
sure.
person who did that was Spider-Man. That's because Spider-Man's different. Spider-Man's a better person than most people anyway.
Right.
And he also had very humble beginnings too. So, but he learned a lesson very different than Riri did. But Riri is smart as hell. She's been trying to make something happen. She's made some bad decisions for sure. We definitely not play her like that. She made some trash decisions.
Terrible.
But
terrible
that doesn't make her necessarily. You're comparing her apples to oranges when it comes to the two. Comparing Tony to Riri is very weird. Like, Tony is a rich billionaire who comes from money.
The only similarity is they're smart and they got a suit. As far as like personality and like
No.
like they're different.
And they're arrogant. They're both arrogant.
They're both
arrogant.
But I think that comes with genius.
Yeah,
Like
I
when
agree.
you're that smart, you're going to think of yourself very high.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The only person who I know, comic book character that isn't arrogant is I'm gonna take that back. In the movies, maybe Bruce Banner isn't arrogant.
Yeah, that's good. Well, he's
different.
weird.
He's a weird
super-
case. Well, not only he's scared of his own power.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
He knows he's smart. He's timid because he's scared of himself. He's not. He doesn't not know he's smart. That's very different.
Like every one of the Avengers has some arrogance of what they do because they're the best at what they do. You know what I'm saying? Tony Stark is arrogant.
Yes.
Thor is arrogant. That's the whole premise of Thor 1, his arrogance. You know what I'm saying? That's why he wasn't worthy or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. The only one that's not Captain America. You can argue Captain America's arrogant
Captain
too.
America, I think he got his moments.
He's
arrogant.
He's a little arrogant sometimes. The plot always works for him to be right.
Yeah, and he's a good dude. That's the point of Captain America.
Yeah.
He's better than most, you know.
Yeah.
So, what was going? Oh, as far as the character, as far as Riri, like you said, that she did start off making some bad decisions. I didn't really like the decisions. Well, I don't think you're not supposed to. Just like the decisions to do what she did when she's at MIT, and then to blame it on not having the resources that Tony has. Yeah, no, she doesn't have the resources that Tony has. We know that. You don't have to keep reiterating that. She doesn't have those type of resources. But MIT is
Yes. To add on to what you were saying really quick, remember the teacher called her out for that too.
what?
So we know that she was like, oh, it's because I got resources, or I'm black and I'm a woman, or y'all don't want me to succeed. Remember this? She was like, y'all just don't want me to succeed.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, that's bull. We all know that's bull. They're giving her the tools to succeed.
To succeed, yeah, for sure.
So, but I get what you're saying. Continue with what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. That's basically what I was saying. I think it can be looked at that she doesn't have the resources, but I feel like on the same coin, other side, you can she has a lot better opportunities than most. You know what I'm saying? Going to MIT,
Absolutely.
being smart. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But her whole reason of wanting to build a suit because she can and because she wants to be better than Stark and all that.
I don't think that's her real reasoning.
It's what she's
she
putting
said,
out
so
there.
we're going with that.
So you gotta go with what she said.
So and she's lacking humility. But we were talking about before. That's the issue. That's the issue because the lack of humility with a legacy character doesn't bode well for people who like the original character. So if she praised Tony and
She idolizing them.
if she idolized him, respected him, was humble about whoever he was, and she was smart, I have a feeling that people still wouldn't fuck with her like that. But they would fuck with her. It would mess with her more. You know, if she acted how Miss Marvel acted towards Captain Marvel, if she acted that way towards Tony, people would feel better. But that's also because of ego.
Ego. Wait, on her part?
No, I'm saying for the watchers, we like that because of ego. So like, it's the same thing like She-Hulk. If She-Hulk was cool, but not too cool to where she challenges Hulk, then we would feel better. I understand that to a certain extent, but like,
I understand it too, and because it doesn't have to always be that like, oh, I'm better than the person that comes before me. You know what I'm saying? There is a certain, not necessarily stigma, but it's an obvious reason why a lot of people don't like the MCU nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Is because of like the direction they're going with and the characters, and a big part of that is because of what you said. The new characters not really showing or paying homage to the ones that come before them. She-Hulk, arrogant towards like the Hulk, they're not really showing Hulk in a great light, but showing She-Hulk better, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't think they necessarily did.
they didn't necessarily show her better, but
because we're so salty, and yes, I'm salty that what they did to Hulk, then that's the reason where it's like, I don't want to watch She-Hulk because y'all didn't even give the Hulk a good send-off. Y'all did him dirty. Now you want me to watch?
and it's cool,
She-Hulk?
and it's cool to, and it's if you acknowledging the hate.
No, I'm acknowledging. Yeah. No, I'm incredibly salty.
Yeah.
She-Hulk's an okay character. Riri is an okay character. Actually, I don't know. Riri hasn't sold me yet.
Okay.
I'll be honest. She didn't sell me in Black Panther 2. She didn't really sell me in this show. Her character, maybe it's because of the lack of charisma.
Okay.
You know?
She ain't got the charisma yet.
She doesn't have the
ain't got that
charisma
juice
yet. She don't got the.
I mean, not everybody, has charisma like RDJ.
Exactly. Not exactly. But that's what I'm saying. That might be my bias, like comparing it to RDJ. You know what I'm saying? But I think just being a superhero, period, having a show, and being a superhero, period, you need a certain type of charisma, unless that's
Some of the character or the actor or both?
both. A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
For sure.
A little bit of both. Not shitting on the actress that plays Ironheart at all, but that lack of charisma is definitely noticeable.
Okay.
But it's such a wide gap between her and RDJ. It's not really fair to compare them.
RDJ was, by the time RDJ played Iron Man, he was acting for
he was
a couple of decades.
Late 30s or 40s?
Yeah, he was in his 40s.
He was in his 40s, yeah.
He was in his 40s by the time he played
So
Iron
she can, like I said, she can grow into the character. I'm all for that. I'm just giving you my opinion what I think now.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it because right now, but
Yeah. I'm hopeful for her. She didn't do too much for me, but I also give her a little grace because she's new as a character. It's a newish character to the MCU. I know the state of how everybody feels about the MCU, and I also believe that she has time to be better too.
Yeah, she's a lot of time.
She has time.
She has time to
She
grow
has
into.
time. I'm not in the business of
They got to cut.
of shitting on characters because they're not the old characters we expect them to be. That's not fair. It's
not fair because they're never going to be the old characters. We're not in a comic book. The actors that play these characters get older and don't want to do it forever. They're not going to be in these movies forever. So it's going to be constantly recycled.
Yeah, how are you waiting? Yeah, how are you waiting for Tony for the same thing as Tony when the dude who played Tony don't even want to be Tony. Don't want to be Tony anymore.
They want. I'm sure they want to do other shit. It's okay. But not going.
There are also characters that nobody, the general public doesn't even love. Remember, and I'm gonna stop after this with Riri, but Riri is a new character even in the comic realm.
Yeah. And
imagine how the general public feel about somebody that comic fans don't even really like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen comments that I don't read Ironheart comics, but I've seen that the comics weren't well received, like the Ironheart comics. Is that true?
Sure.
Did you read any?
I haven't read too many. I haven't read any.
Have you read any?
I might have read a comic or two.
Oh, okay.
But But
Okay.
everybody
But-
has things they like.
Yeah, it's all good.
But then again, Superman's son had been well received like that either.
What? What'd you just say?
Superman's son hasn't been well received either.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
No, I didn't. No, I really didn't. It sounded like gibberish. Like I didn't hear you.
Superman's son wasn't well received either. Legacy characters have a harder time following other
Superman's
people.
son? Superboy?
Yeah, Superman. He has a name Superman as well.
I didn't know Superman had a son. To be honest. Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah,
that's a whole other thing.
legacy characters are those are the ones that came before, right? So legacy characters is hard to come after legacy characters.
Yeah,
That's it, right?
unless a whole bunch of time passed.
Yeah.
Remember, how many people felt that way about Barry Allen when Jay Garrick was the first Flash back in like the 50s and 60s? Who's
See,
this new guy?
I came. Wally West was my Flash.
Wally West was
I
my
grew up
Flash.
on Wally West, so like that was your favorite Flash. So in turn, that was kind of who I saw. But now they kind of took a step back from Wally and went back to Barry.
Barry, yeah.
It's still well received though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's because by the time Wally was the Flash in the 90s, because Barry died during the crisis.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Wally was the Flash for so long, and then they brought Barry back in the 2000s. So Wally already had his stamp.
He had his.
He was already
he had
for
his
a long time. He's an old head legacy character.
Right. Okay. So back to Ironheart. So as far as plots, again 1 through 6. So the story starting off, Riri gets kicked out of MIT. She still wants to build this suit, and in order to do so, she kind of gets caught into or drawn into the wrong crowd, if you will. A group. Did they have a name? Their group?
No. I don't know.
So
Parker's crew.
So it's a group led by the Hood. What was his name?
Parker Robertson? Something.
I don't know. I'm asking you. So I don't even know if you're right or wrong. So Parker is the Hood. His costume looks goofy as hell. Mm-hmm. But he is the one that kind of leads this group of criminals. They steal shit and that's it, right? They don't like give it to the poor or nothing, right? They just steal shit. Right?
Yeah, to make some money. Well, they're stealing from big wigs.
Yeah, they steal
to get their assets to get back at the main big wig, which you find out later is, can we say, does it matter?
Yeah, it's people talk.
Is Parker's dad. He's doing this to get back at him. He tells everybody it's nothing personal, it's just business, and he's lying through his teeth. This whole thing is personal.
It's personal.
He has something to prove to this man because this man threw him out. He's like, I'm gonna take everything you got. Mm-hmm. If you didn't think I was good enough to have it, I'm gonna take it, all of it anyway.
And now he has this personal vendetta regarding his father. So he moves in a way. He uses the Hood, even though the Hood is like corrupting him, right?
I believe so.
The Hood is corrupting him along the way, and I still don't understand the powers of the Hood. Like it gave him some type of abilities. I don't really understand.
I think the more he uses it, the more he gets it, the more it corrupts him, the more power he gets from the Hood. But he also becomes dependent on it.
Yeah, but what's that power? Like he can just utilize it.
It looks like invisibility.
Yeah, invisibility.
He had bending bullets.
He's wanted.
Enhance some physical attributes when he wanted.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
All right. So basically, Riri gets into this crew, starts stealing as well to get money to get the parts to buy her suit.
Yes.
Right?
To make her suit.
To make her suit.
To buy the parts to make her suit.
Buy the parts to make her suit. And again, she wants to make the suit because
she can.
She can.
Yeah.
So along the way, while she's making the suit, she develops an AI
of her friend Natalie.
Her recently deceased friend Natalie. Now, Frank knows how I feel about this. Like Frank, it's super weird, bro.
That was a weird. Like this is the thing.
That AI is weird.
Not only that, you can say it's weird just from the fact that she made the AI willy-nilly. Like you almost can't buy it. But even if we put that to the side, if we suspend disbelief, and she makes that AI, should that AI be a thing regardless?
Yeah, I don't think it should.
No, absolutely. Taking the image of your dead best friend.
But that's not the bad part of it. That's like taking the image. If the AI looked like Natalie, but was still an AI, I would still be like, that's kind of weird, but.
Oh, so you're
what I'm
saying,
saying?
you're talking about the autonomy of the.
It was a person.
It was
in
a
all
person.
intents and-
It could choose.
feel,
It could choose not
choose
to.
what to do.
That's scary.
It can feel.
That's
It
scary.
can emote. It
That's
can
terrible.
do all that stuff. That's weird to me.
Not weird, just low-key scary.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But weird.
That's fair.
Like bro,
Yeah.
that is super scary. I didn't feel like
It's like Vicky from iRobot.
it's not like Vicky. It's not like Vicky.
How's it?
It's not like Vicky. It's not like Sunny.
Well, Vicky don't have a body.
Yeah, but she didn't emote. You could tell Vicky was a robot. If I'm walking down the street and I pass Riri and Natalie, because she has a hologram where they can see, people can actually see her.
You wouldn't think nothing.
I wouldn't think nothing. I think that's a regular.
Oh,
two regular
so Natalie
people.
freaks you out because it's too close to being human.
It is a human. It's human. It's basically human. If you
And
can
that's a
make
problem.
decisions, if you can get scared, if you can emote, if you can do all that stuff, that is crazy. And she has the memories and feelings of her dead friend.
Well,
She basically,
is a person.
she's a person. She rose her from the dead.
Yeah. Right.
Is that?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Is rose a word?
I don't know.
She's practicing necromancy.
Digital necromancy.
Yes, and that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I would much rather it been like a Jarvis-like type AI, for sure. That's just me though. That's my opinion on that because I just think it's super weird.
I'm trying to figure out like whether it's weird and it's scary, right? Is that the issue with the AI?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Now that's fair. Because if somebody made like something like that in real life, they would have her decommission the suit.
No, absolutely. Quick.
Because that's too scary. See, Sonny from iRobot, Sonny had autonomy but didn't know what he was doing.
Right. Exactly.
Vicky knew what he was doing but didn't have a body, right?
And it's not even like she had to learn these damn emotions. Like, oh, I feel a certain way, but I don't really know what I'm feeling. I don't know what it is. No, she knew.
She made it human.
She made it human. She made it human, Frank. That's crazy to me.
That's too big of a jump.
It's too big. Like it's crazy.
For sure.
So yeah, that part I did not like the whole AI thing. But going forward or going beyond that, she made it to kind of understood it was to cope with the death of her friend, kind of.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
She was freaked out at first too, but she ends up finding comfort in the friend.
Yeah,
I'm surprised the mother wasn't freaked out.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Because to be completely honest, the brother's reaction was the normal reaction. That's the reaction somebody should have.
Exactly. Brother's like, what are you doing? What is this?
This is disrespectful.
Yeah.
And everything, and it's low-key just crazy. Like
Yeah.
I'm mourning my sister,
Yeah.
and you remade her.
Yeah,
You didn't talk to nobody. You didn't, even if you did it on accident. This is crazy. Like
That's crazy.
Nah, that's
No.
Yeah.
I think that is insane. But she has Natalie. She made it, and she made a suit. She made the suit, or she had the suit that she made at MIT for most of the show, right?
Yeah.
Like she was Ironheart. She could fly that. That's why the group kind of brought her in because she has the suit, so that she can help.
Yeah.
So she used it. She used it to steal shit.
Yeah.
From random people, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, the AI weird. But as far as the plot, we learned that she gets in touch with Obadiah's son.
Yep. Zeke.
Zeke.
Who's the son of Obadiah Stane, who is a comic character. I didn't mind him. I thought he was cool.
Yeah, I thought he was cool.
I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
He's like his powers were a little.
He was cold.
Yeah. He was like over here. He was cold. He was
infamous. He was cold. Yeah.
Lifting people with lightning and stuff. I'm like, okay, what kind of upgrades did you give yourself?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought he was cool. I think he can be. He's probably gonna end up either being a full villain with Zeke, with the big reveal of the Mephisto of it all. Yeah. So
how do you feel about Mephisto being in?
I thought Mephisto was fine. I think it was cool. I'm surprised it took him that long to bring him in now.
I mean, he was in Ghost Rider.
In the MCU. Anyway,
Ghost Rider not part of the MCU.
no. So he was fine. Borat did his thing. I do not buy. So in the later episodes, we find out that Parker made a deal. That's how he got the hood. And then we find out that, because they originally thought it was Dormammu. There were some magic users in the show, which I thought was kind of cool.
I think that was cool.
That was cool. Like
what was her name?
Cree Summers' character and the daughter, I forget the daughter's name, but Cree Summers was a dropout of Kamar-Taj. So she was probably a student of Doctor Strange or the Ancient One. And she's just a dropout, but she still knew a little something. My only thing about that, I don't think that's a problem, but I wish they delved in magics of other nations, of other places. Like, obviously, that's a cool connection for people, but
They didn't need to do that right in this episode.
yeah, it's true. That's
in
true.
this show.
Absolutely. So it was cool anyway.
It's just introduced.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and they did some research, thought it was Dormammu. Was Dormammu, it was Mephisto, who was pretty much, just to be simple, the devil of Marvel. Or one of the devils of Marvel, but the big one, the main one everybody knows. And he was cool. He's exactly what I thought he was going to be. Parker's reasoning for doing what he did made sense considering what he was doing. He had something to prove. He was mad, so on and so forth. Wanted to be
But you
great.
think Riri's?
I didn't buy Riri's. I didn't buy it because her friend already died. So
Right.
she essentially lost her friend again, which is, kind of a grieving thing. But I'm not convinced that someone
That she would do that.
That she would do that. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced any person with half a brain
Damn.
half a brain and half a heart and stuff like that would make a deal with such an ethereal character. So we got to suspend that disbelief. I understand Parker's motivations. He's been by himself this whole time.
Right.
He ain't got nobody. He wants to prove that he's powerful and he's good enough for his dad. He didn't have the love he needed. I could understand Riri. Doing it if she had nobody but her best friend. She has her homeboy. She has her mom. She has her family.
She has her family.
Like, she has a support system.
Yeah.
That didn't make, like, you are not going to make a deal with an ethereal magical demon who clearly doesn't have your best interest at heart.
Right.
To bring your friend back when you have other reasons to do it. That's ridiculous. Like,
You knew that fool was the devil.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
he's the
saying.
devil.
You knew he was a devil. If I walk into a coffee shop and this guy is like making magic happen and he knows who Dormammu is and he's like, oh, I'll make a deal. I give you what you want. And I'm like, what you want? He's like, oh, you won't even miss it? That's a red flag right there.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, him being there's a red flag.
Right.
I walk in and say, oh, what you do you want in return for my
not
friend?
even gonna
You
miss
won't
it.
even miss it. That means it's something him saying you won't miss it means it's something that you can't live without.
Yeah.
It's something that's a core of your being. He's not gonna want anything that you're not gonna miss.
Yeah.
He's not gonna want anything that doesn't make you who you are.
Right.
Your soul, your mind, all these things make Riri what she
crazy.
is.
That's so crazy.
The life of her family. Either way, it's got to be something like that.
Right. I don't buy her making that deal.
Nope.
either.
Get up and walk away. I'd be like, the devil is a liar.
Especially where she come from. Like,
Thank you.
We know, like, black people, we know.
Yeah,
You
we
what
know.
I'm saying? Your mama.
I'm telling you right now, they sit down. That's the devil. I'm going home.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So that's that's my projection. But it is what it is.
The suit that they infused magic in, that was pretty dope.
That was cool. Once again, I almost didn't buy it, but
Yeah,
it looked really good.
It looked cool.
Almost looked too good for the material she had. I'm like, you built that in Wakanda again.
Right.
Like, did she have repulsors? I don't think she had repulsors, did she?
To be honest, I don't remember a lot of the action pieces in this show. Like, I just don't remember like what happened and nothing really stood out.
Yeah.
And that's just, I guess it's like an oversaturation of like suit. Like I'm not gonna care like I did before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be wowed as much as I was. So I do not remember if she used repulsors.
She might have once, but remember, she doesn't have the perpetual energy source that Tony had. She doesn't have an arc reactor.
She don't have that reactor.
So she probably should work
I
on
know
that.
that's so crazy to make
What?
the arc reactor.
Oh, that's insane.
In the
Insane.
cave. That's so in a cave. Like
That's insane.
that's so crazy to me.
Well, I mean, even the basic arc reactor of the first one, insane.
made some shit.
In the second one, there were problems with it, but it fucked up his body. Doesn't mean the energy source is bad. It just messed with his body.
In the second one, he created a.
Yeah, he tweaked it, made it better.
He
Found the element.
Yeah, he found the element.
Yeah.
A whole new element.
Isotope, whatever.
Just to make something to like keep shrapnel from your heart
It's insane.
It's insane.
Well, my thing is to make something that generally doesn't run out.
And it's a perpetual energy source.
Like for regular stuff, what did he say? What did he say in Avengers? That little reactor will power the building for the year.
That's so crazy. Tony different. But we can't lose ourselves in thinking that, like, yeah, Tony is a badass. But that doesn't make Riri any less.
Yeah, she doesn't have to be what Tony is to be, or worthy character, or worthy hero.
Yes, a lot of people are like harping on the thefts, and because she's not a hero right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is her hero's journey. If we know anything about a hero's journey, we're gonna go through ups and downs, and we're gonna have certain reflections that, throughout that journey. So, like, she's not done with that journey, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit back and watch her become the hero, hopefully.
Yeah.
That she can.
I think she will, as long as people give her a chance. She's
give her a chance.
Able to bring in more content. She'll be.
What
fine.
about my uncle? Did you give him a chance? Did you?
Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. What about my uncle? Did you give him a chance? Did you?
Well, that's the other thing. Like Spider-Man, comparing her to Spider-Man, he's smart, but he ain't acting a fool. But Spider-Man's like the outlier. Spider-Man, Captain America are outliers.
Yeah.
They're just good people,
Yeah.
So not everybody can really be them, and you don't have to be them to be worth it. But to be worth it as a human being, that's unrealistic, and it's like it's not fair.
I think what I agree with to a certain extent, is just the motivations. Like,
I think you understand her motivations as a character, but it's hard for her to be a hero. Like,
I think she just needs to redefine why she's doing it. That's it.
Yeah.
And that takes time. That takes, what I'm saying? She's a young character. It just takes.
Well, I do also believe, to add into it before we get out of here, I think it was implied that she kept saying she's doing it just because she could, but she also wanted to make the armor to protect the people that she lost anyway. Like,
Okay.
Because you remember, she lost her stepdad, she lost her friend. I want to make sure nothing like that happens again. She doesn't say stuff like that because of her own ego.
I think she needs to say.
She needs to say that.
She needs to.
And she did at the end of the last episode. She just was such like low key arrogant most of the show. People forget that it's like. Remember her humbling moment was when Natalie showed her the stuff. She doesn't. She has anxiety about like being in certain situations, stuff like that, because she lost her friend and her dad.
Yeah.
So and you're right. I guess we need to, in order to connect with her, she needs humble reasons for why she's the way she is.
Why she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah. Because Tony has those reasons too. Like, he wants to be better, but he also does things because he can too.
But anybody with that level of intellect is going to do some shit because they can.
Yep.
I get it. But like, the thing with Tony, when he found out his weapons were being used the way they were being used, you saw a shift in his personality.
Sure.
As far as motivations from a motivations perspective, you saw a shift. Like, my name is on something that's in war and causing this
Hurting people.
and hurting people. So like you've seen that shift.
Yep.
Right? So you just that shift needs to come in. It needs to be more evident. It needs to be louder than when she's telling people she wants to do this because she wants to be better and start.
That's true. That's fair. And I think she will get there. Hopefully she will.
Yeah, she will. Overall, so what do you give it on the leveling system?
10 levels. The whole show, I give it a 4.5. Of all the other Marvel MCU shows, it's probably at the bottom for me.
It's at the bottom. Okay. I think you said 4.5.
Yeah.
I give it like a 3.5 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It's below average for me, but I'm not writing the character off yet.
Okay.
Like, I will,
For sure.
I'll watch a season 2.
Yeah. I'm staying in solidarity with Riri. For sure.
Yeah. I say She-Hulk's at the very bottom for me,
Okay.
and then Hawkeye, and then Ironheart.
Damn. I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not like Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Maybe I need to watch it again. But I was just so turned off with Hawkeye. I just couldn't get through it. Just because of like the tone.
Yeah.
There was no Clint in the shit. It was.
Clint was there.
He was.
But he should have been there
barely
more.
there.
But yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I need to watch. I'll probably watch it again. But as of right now, yeah, those two.
I appreciate you saying that. That's real.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just putting Ironheart before the two, like that's real. You tripping? The other two are better than Ironheart, but
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Probably.
People have the same
You know,
problems.
I think Hawkeye. This and Hawkeye is very close to me. She-Hulk, I really didn't.
Okay, for sure.
Like, but them two are like right there.
For sure.
Now, to be honest, I enjoyed Miss Marvel a lot.
Okay.
It was Miss Marvel's kind of probably
So Ms. Marvel's over Ironheart.
over Ironheart.
Hawkeye and She-Hulk.
Yeah, Miss Marvel's over them.
Where's Moon Knight?
Oh, Moon Knight's at the top. Moon Knight, for me, Moon Knight is probably one of my favorite shows. Moon Knight. So there's Loki, Moon Knight.
We're talking about all of them?
Falcon, Winter Soldier.
Some of them have several seasons, but
Oh, yeah, no, just like probably one season or overall how you felt about the show.
yeah.
At the very bottom of it all, and I hate to say this, is what's Samuel Jackson? Invasion?
Oh no, Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion is at the bottom of everything. That shit was trash. It's a 1.
I like Secret Invasion more than this.
Really? Did you?
I had more problems with Secret Invasion, but I was more interested in Secret Invasion than I was this. But that might just be that. It might be just because it's Nick Fury,
yeah,
you know?
probably.
Because remember, like with Secret Invasion, an Avenger was in it. That's almost like we can almost say that's unfair. We can also say that that's just a product of writing. Like
That's true.
Hawkeye is more interesting because we still got an Avenger in it.
That's true. That's true too.
Clint's in it, so that's gonna give it more. And I think Kate is more endearing than Riri. Riri might be a better character though. At least she has more decline. Like I don't know.
I honestly need to watch them again.
Maybe
Maybe
we'll do that when he's age.
Yeah,
maybe we'll run through the shows.
Yeah,
And we'll do
and then like do
throwback review or something.
Yeah, throwback or a tier list.
Yeah.
Put them and review them.
Oh, a tier list would be good.
But yeah, so our final, you gave it a 4.5.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4, a 3.5, 4. Might be lower now that I think about it. I don't want to shit on everybody else's shit on it. I don't want to shit on it too hard. I know that sounds like I'm being like Captain Save-A-Ho type shit, but I mean there are some redeemable qualities and some good qualities within the show. So I'm not going to be overly harsh on it because people are shitting on this show.
Remember, people shitting on this show because they're like we talked about because of the bias of the other stuff.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to do that.
exactly.
I acknowledge that it's not my favorite, but I'm not gonna sit there and say like Riri and everything is trash just because it's not honoring Iron Man's legacy and stuff like that.
Right.
We're not doing that.
Exactly.
We're trying to like Riri and Ironheart on its own merit, not in comparison to Iron Man's 1 through 3,
right?
And Tony Stark. So
exactly. So yeah, so that was our review of Ironheart. What y'all think of it? Go ahead and comment below if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Comments, what would you change? And what was your favorite MCU show? Go ahead and comment that below and let us know. And like always, this is the Next Level Town. This is the place to be when you got places to be. We'll catch y'all later. All right, y'all.
Shark in the water, it don't matter if them fish see ya. Live high, smoke tree, get off your knees. Please stay hungry. Next Level Town, this is NLT. Live high, smoke.